Hey, what's going on, guys? K-Dog's Kennel coming at you live on YouTube with another reaction video. Going to be talking about the LA Rams upsetting Tom Brady and the reigning world champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers for some odd reason. I almost said Buffalo Bills. I have the Bills-Chiefs game pulled up here as well. Looks like that game just went to halftime, 14-all. But yeah, what a wild weekend we have seen in the NFL playoffs. Let me actually bring this back up. I actually kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the game here. But yeah, kind of caught little bits and pieces of the game. Matt Stafford, holy crap, gets a new team. And look what this man does. This man has taken the Rams over the Cardinals. Really loving my new PlayStation and my Pac-Man motion lights or lights above my head. I love that. Yeah, Rams pick up the win 30-27. Absolutely unbelievable. In what could be very well Tom Brady's last game. Brady has kind of been didn't really pose a comment or anything as it relates to his immediate future, much like Aaron Rodgers. He's kind of mum on his future right now. Brady's played 22 years in the league, 20 with New England, the last 2 with Tampa Bay. The man has 7 Super Bowl rings, more than any team in the NFL, let alone, any other player. Tom Brady is the GOAT. I mean, there's no way around that. But this is what the Rams were built for. This is why the Rams went all out. They traded for Von Miller earlier in the season. They traded for Odell Beckham from the Browns, got him on board. The reason they did all this is for this moment, this type of moment, to beat a superpower, if you will, in the likes of Tampa Bay, Green Bay. Obviously, Green Bay didn't make it that far. Check out my Packers 49ers reaction video from last night. But it's just crazy. It was 20-3 at halftime. I've got the stats pulled up. The Rams outgained the Buccaneers 428-359. Stafford threw 355 yards to Brady's 308. It's weird. The Rams fumbled the ball 4 times. They gave the ball up 4 times, but still won by 3. Excuse me. All the credit in the world to Tom Brady. Did his best to engineer a comeback. That's what the man's done his whole freaking career. Just not enough. Not enough to overcome the Rams. And now, by virtue of San Francisco's win over Green Bay last night, the LA Rams will now host the NFC Championship game. It's going to be San Francisco against Los Angeles for the right to go to Super Bowl 56. I take nothing away from the 49ers. I think what they've done, come tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing my conference championship game predictions. It's tough to say. But yeah, Brady, 30 of 54, 329, threw a touchdown and an interception. Leonard Fournette, back from injury, had that hamstring injury. 13 carries for 51 yards, got a couple scores, but again, not enough. Just big receiver. Mike Evans, lead receiver, 8 catches, 119 yards, and a touchdown. Gronk had 4 catches for 85 yards. Not making excuses for Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay got bit hard by injuries. Again, not discrediting LA and what they pulled off, but Tampa Bay had all their weapons. Could have been a much different game, but like I said, hats off to the Matt Stafford and the LA Rams. Stafford's been in the league a long time. I think since like 04 or 05. Maybe even before that. But he was with the Lions, and he couldn't do jack shit with the Lions because the Lions never really built anything around him. His first year in LA, he's got him on the cusp of a Super Bowl. I mean, it's freaking amazing for him. And I mean, Stafford had a great game, 28 of 38, 366 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cooper Kupp went off 9 catches, 183 yards. That's freaking insane. If I had to pick a favorite, kind of looking at the Rams. I mean, like I said, I've picked against the 49ers the last 2 weeks, and look what it's gotten me. I'm 0 for 3 in these divisional playoff matchups. But like I said, a game I didn't get to see really much of. I saw a little bit of the first quarter. So that's why I'm just kind of going by the stats that are in front of my face. But yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit right now. LA, Super Bowl 56 is going to be played in the SoFi Stadium, which is the home of the Rams and the Chargers. Could LA be the second team in succession to play in the Super Bowl in their home stadium? Tampa Bay did it last year and won the thing. Who knows? So, but yeah, hats off to the Rams. And like I said, now Tom Brady, much like Aaron Rodgers, goes into an uncertainty, if you will. Will Tom Brady come back for a 23rd season? It's hard telling. I think if he does come back, he'll come back with Tampa Bay. I don't think he's going to go back to New England. I mean, people were asking, he might go back to New England. No, he won't. He's not going to go back to New England. But like I said, I'm not saying he's not going to go, or I'm sorry, he's not going to leave Tampa. Much like, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron's gone. We talked about that last night in the Packers reaction video. Aaron is gone. If he's back next year, it'll be a miracle. But yeah, hats off to the LA Rams. Moving on to the NFC Championship game. Should be a great game against the 49ers. NFC West rivals duking it out for the right to play on the biggest stage. So should be interesting. I am going to get a actually, let me look at some of these defensive stats here. Aaron Donald had 3 tackles, 2 assists. Von Miller had 3 tackles and an assist. So, I mean, the 2 big guys, not, oh my God, flashy, but, enough to hold. Like I said, you put Tampa, in a 20-3 hole at halftime. And then, like I said, Tom Brady tried to do what he's always done and rally a team from the deficit to win. Just wasn't enough. The Rams kick a game-winning field goal. Tennessee, Cincinnati, San Francisco, Green Bay, LA, Tampa Bay, all end on a last-second field goal. That's crazy to me. But anyway, there's that, guys. I'm going to do a reaction video to the other game. I figured I'd do one for the Packers. I figured I'd come up and do one for these guys, and then I'm going to do one here in a minute for Cincinnati and Tennessee. So hang tight for that. Make sure you guys subscribe, if you enjoyed the video, click that thumbs up button. Definitely helps out the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.